Okay, and we're back. Another thing to consider, right? By gathering all this iron that's down here, it means I don't have to worry about gathering it later on too, so it's kind of a, well, might as well. My mining tools is 100 out of 100. But it's still one-shotted? No, that's not actually that. So that looks like sand too. That's not sand. Whatever, I give up on trying to figure out what sand is sometimes. That's sand. That's sand at the bottom. But the other stuff's not sand, not here. This is sand. Yep. Bottoms up. Normally, I thought drinking on the job was supposed to be something you avoid doing, but I guess the rules are different during the zombie apocalypse. Still have about another 100 meters to go. Again, we could speed this up by just digging too high over there, but you've seen what happens there. Messes up the crouching versus standing. Got me killed once trying to ride a mini bike. I was just riding the mini bike along. I was just running. I was just running along in a too high tunnel, and then I just instantly died. It sounded like I broke my leg, and I guess I shifted between the blocks or something, and things didn't load properly, and because my head was like inside the ceiling or something, I just instantly died. I don't know. But just instant death. Making progress, slowly but surely. I suppose, strictly speaking, it'd probably make more sense to dig the other tunnel up if I was worried about this. Dig the other tunnel north first, because that way, if I dig up like 5 past where I am here, because I'm not sure where it ends. Worst case scenario, I dig like 5 blocks too far. Whereas here, if I'm off by 1, I dig the entire southern way. I guess like when you're part way there, you could bridge it, but it won't be a straight shot line. That'll end up looking pretty dumb because I couldn't read a map. And you saw that trying to use the auger here is, you have to stop and refresh it. Unless you have a high quality auger, it's going to break and require repairs or something pretty damn fast. 575, another 60 meters to go. Stamina's going down here. How's our athletics looking? Hasn't really changed much from the distance traveled. So the meats do give you more wellness per point of food, I think is one of the main appeals. Something I am considering that may be a very real concern is that a zombie could spawn inside of the farm right now. In order to prevent that, I need to put like iron bars as a ceiling everywhere. Zombies can't spawn on player blocks. Level 103. Bottoms up again. There's a rant I saw someone posted, because I made a thread on the 7 days to die forums and basically just said, hey, how fast is everyone leveling? You know, I'm level 80 on day 20. Is that average, fast, slow? I don't really have a good point of comparison here. And there are some good answers, and of course some other people are posting about how they have 120-minute days and that's what they're using. It's like, okay, I would no doubt you're going to be higher level than me with that. But one guy gave this rant at one of the latest posts. It's like, everyone here, I don't understand why they're talking about this. Like, they're saying that they want the game to be hard, but then they want to level as fast as they can, and if they want, you know, easier game, it's lower level anyway. So if they want an easy game, they should just be low level, and if they want to build a lot of stuff, they could go creative. It's like, well, why can't we want to build stuff and also not be in creative mode? We want to be able to build an actual fortress to hold off the zombies with. Nearly there, nearly time to go south. It's right here, we're at 10 more to go. We're nearly down to half durability on the pickaxe too, aren't we? So I guess we're going to have to stop pretty soon with that. So this appears to be 515. Alright, so we're right in the middle here. We're at 514 west. So if we're here, this is too far over. Wait, no, is it? God damn, why is this so difficult? It's 514, that's 515. If I just go to try right in the middle, it says on 514. Might have gone over one too far. Screw it, I'm just gonna tunnel from the other direction. This is stupid. Why? So I think I messed that up a bit. Obviously, that's not the end of the world. I could even fill in the rest there with the destroyed stone or something. But let's just dig north to that point from the other place. We can grab the fertilizer and the hoe and go see if any of our crops have actually sprouted yet. Once this tunnel is done, right, we can use it to go from that to that trader and be out at that trader at dawn, and we can also use that to bypass a good chunk of the run. We can avoid all of that by just going there and avoid the water. We can get there at dawn. And we're going to do some hardcore expansion of the base here. Go out like at least 3 blocks of concrete. I'm probably going to have like 4 thick walls or something. I mean, if you get past the first layer of defenses, good luck getting past the rest. And then after all of that, after you get through all of them, then you'll still have to deal with the steel upgraded walls in the very middle, ideally. So I think kind of the hope. But at that point, should I make the last part like all iron bars so you can see down and just make the first 2 layers concrete? That's something I need to think about. That way you can shoot down them as they progress through the bars. Okay, so we need a pickaxe to repair. We're actually not at half to 675, so that's actually apparently not at half durability yet, but it looks awfully damn close. So we're just going to repair it. Got plenty of stone. Iron. Plains ground will take over there. Fertilizer at 8 of. So, if I stop this crafting, is it any faster? I don't think that really is any faster. I was hoping I might have progressed in science enough to shave off some time. Does not really seem like it. Go into there. Grab our epic hoe over here. We should bring up some more supplies. That can go there, that's still okay, frankly. Now we got a fertilizer, got this. Guess that's a screamer. Our trees are still not fully grown, which is a shame. This stuff's not finished yet either. Okay then. We have a single zombie over here. Didn't turn as much as I expected it to. I'll still get grass and stuff, and who cares? The whole point is to make sure you don't, die by falling down. So that brings the ground up. This all is apparently at this level, see? Despite how it looks. Basically terraforming the landscape here. That was too much, so goodbye. Next, on landscaping zombie style. I know this is what you all signed up to see, landscaping. Okay, we're not going to break our leg there. That's not close apart. Just have a consistent path, would you? Come on. That's all I'm asking. Just be a bit more consistent, please. My boot frame is not done. I'm just covering this up with dirt. There's plenty of other places to dig. So I'm not concerned. So let's sorry, bird's nest. We don't have an axe anywhere, do we? Just pick all this stuff up. I guess we should do something over here too. Okay. There's a snake. Snakes' bodies can't move like that. Damn, this thing's is dead. Wasted way too many arrows on that again. Oh, hey, it's a wild boar. Kind of surprised I don't have more screamers. I have 3 forges going. You really have to move right then. Stop moving right as I fire. Thank you. Okay. Put these blocks away. Animal hide, glue, done all of that. Fertilizer. Fertilizer we'll put with the hoe. Just so we don't lose track of it. Have 500 hunting rifle shots in case we actually run into cops or something. Should be good enough. But let us refill this other one. Just carry the rest with us. Require tools to craft what else? I'm trying to craft anything. I am more than minorly annoyed that after my efforts to try to get that 515 perfectly, still apparently messed it up. So basically this truck I'm making right now is what I get to skip once this tunnel's finished. This is the payoff to finishing the tunnel, not having to do this. As lovely and scenic as this is, This is your captain speaking. We're about to have some very slow progress due to water slowing us down. I would suggest you fasten your seatbelts in case of turbulence. Do 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 do. We are now, you are free to undo your seatbelt. You're now free to move around the zombie apocalypse. Already in nearly level 104. Screw it. There's a lot of iron rocks over there. Let's go take these out. We have a cave here. Should I probably be tunneling instead of this? Yes, but I find this more interesting. I'm gonna actually go see what that cave is. I can tunnel overnight anyway, right? Getting lots of lead and potassium nitrate and coal and all that good stuff. I imagine we'll get up to at least 30 when we get up to 600 quality tools. We're advancing the game stage here, right, by leveling and by not having died once. So perhaps this upcoming, wow, there's a lot of rocks over here. So perhaps this upcoming horde is going to be a significant step up. We'll have gained a hell of a lot of levels between what we were like low 80s, I guess, at the time. Maybe this will be the point where we start getting cops and stuff, I don't know. So we tore up this place. didn't grab some of the stuff here. Should I go kill them just because? Maybe so. Okay, fine, since you guys are all whining about me not doing so. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, come here. Is that all of them? Hello. That's bad. What do you have? I was sloppy there and got myself good hit. In the early game I wouldn't risk that, because I wouldn't have the antibiotics and honey that I have now. And of course I have the ability to make a lot more antibiotics now with the chemistry session and everything. Where were we? We were mining, weren't we? I think we were mining. And we bled out from getting hit by zombies stupidly, right? I think that's right. And then we were just getting some of this, and then we're going to go downstairs and try to finish the tunnel from the trader to the base. I think that was the plan we had going, right? That sounds right. Currently level 105. Good. Rotting flesh. We wouldn't want some rotting flesh. We got all of that lovely. There's more rocks down here. Then we should probably get to the tunnel. Okay. I don't know why we suddenly hear 15 jumping sounds there. We're not jumping at all. It does seem a bit strange. see, what do we have in here? It kind of feels like this is just they throw random stuff into here. Great, right? And we'll put ammo and stuff that we're definitely taking up there. Got iron, got clothing. No, this is not a good organization system here. We need something better. A massive amount of iron though. So there's that. I'll just do that for now. Basically a matter of saying I don't want to waste the time on this. I hope we don't actually die here. We didn't die, that's always a good start. So right now it says we are 16. So we're 15 on the east side, 16 on the west. So yeah, we went too far by one. Because I forgot that was a thing. So we need to go quite a bit north. Then we actually get to this point of starvation or whatever, we can go grab the food and water. Maybe we should go get it now. I don't know. Let's see how we actually do here first. Just click the button to switch. Please switch when I tell you to switch. Thank you. Do 7 athletics, 3 more to go. See, if we keep going back and forth like this, it'll actually raise our athletics faster. I don't know how much patience I'm actually going to have for this, though. Oddly enough, it almost would have been better if we were further off. Maybe we hit another vein of something here. Gotta let our stamina recharge. Did we have anything else interesting? Any quests? 2 treasure maps. We killed Screamer, we need to kill a spider zombie, infected policeman, and a Pharaoh White. So we still need 3 more ranks of sexual athletics to hit sexual Tyrannosaurus, last one. Hard. That's one of the downsides if you do try to do Rockabye Baby or whatever like this. So the next restock they have was actually on day 28, I think, right? Okay, so we're still like 300 meters away. I'm gonna run back and grab the food and water. I'm just finishing this damn thing. Nothing like eating food as we drop down. How far of a drop is this? Quite a ways. So the rest of today, up to the start of the next video, is probably just going to be watching me, dig north here. So I will understand if any of you want to just stop the video early and go to the next. I have no guarantees that I will say or do anything interesting for the next like 20 minutes, except just continue mining. See, there's your level up. I don't know, maybe I'll level up again. We'll see how many levels I get before the dawn. That's still rock, okay. Oh, but that looks like gravel there. Oh. That's gravel? Trying to figure out this is really frustrating. So right now, as I think we discussed, I'm leaning towards getting gunsmithing up next, so I'm able to combine to a higher quality. I'm going to points I'm up to 67 points available to spend, but that'll go real fast if we start to actually spend them on stuff. And we're basically out of stamina again. Take another swig, our last swig. So we don't have any coffee, and we haven't had the ability to brew any hops yet. By the time we actually get to our other base, maybe we'll have the crops will have planted and we can fertilize the whole area. That's another thing, right? We have those forges where we have 3 forges melting stuff down. We have the cement, and we have the cement mixer busy working on the fertilizer. So we have stuff going on besides just mining. We're going to have to take a break in a moment here. This time without anything to drink to help. Okay. So we're still at 1350 north, and our base is at 1590 north. So we're probably going to have to go up nearly another 300 meters still. So we're not going to finish that tonight, I think. I think we'll still be tunneling. I think we'll have to finish this in the next video still. Because tonight's only, what, 15 minutes? And in 15 minutes we'll only go 15 times 12, which is 180 blocks, right? It's 15 times 10. Oh wait, is that right? But yeah, 15 times 180 blocks. So it'll take us nearly another half hour to dig further north. I suppose we could literally just run around down here, work on athletics too, right? This would definitely be a lot easier with another person who was digging the, eastern tunnel from the main base, and then I came here and started digging the north tunnel. Maybe just met up halfway or something. I don't know if these kind of long tunnels are just going to be feasible, just from the time it takes, and I'm still one-shotting stone. But this is still taking ages, as we can see. It'll take half an hour. Yeah, in 30 minutes we're only going 360 meters. We're moving down here for very, very small amounts of athletic progress. Look at us running around. As long as we don't hit max, we don't waste any stamina. And of course, during this half hour, it's a bit hard to do it without ever like scratching your nose or wanting to take a sip from a glass of water or whatever. Fortunately, I'm not going to have perfect robot efficiency. And the auger we saw, I mean, it seemed to be a little faster, but caused problems because it's hard to make the 3 high tunnel. We had to go back and like finish that anyway, and we had to expend the gas. I don't know. I don't really know what the solution is there. Found lead. It's going to be gravel on the bottom. That's gravel. It's not gravel. That looked like gravel. There's level 107. How's our athletics? Look, we're Already like over 10% of the way to the next one. Woohoo! Go Team Athletics! So right now we've gone 11.2 kilometers. .05 kilometers just from that. See, we're making distance here. You would think that just swinging the pickaxe would give you the athleticism bonus for moving or whatever, but I suppose punching stuff might be a better way to raise athleticism. Sit around and punch stuff, that way you get progress each time, maybe? Looks like gravel. It also looked like gravel, but apparently it was not. Missed on that swing. That was a wasted swing and wasted stamina. Some iron. Boom, here's iron. The fact that this helps raise your athletics is incredibly dumb. Sorry, but it is. We've gone up to 111.16 kilometers. Athletics has gone up by not much at all, but a little. Every little bit adds up, right? Well, we're underwater now at least. So that's progress. But yeah, I don't know. On one hand, underground rivers sound interesting. On the flip side, digging a tunnel of bedrock, hit an underground river, and suddenly having your entire flooded tunnel flooded with no recourse sounds like that would really suck. At a very minimum, you need to get like an audible warning of the water rushing or something, it feels like. Or there'd need to be dampness on the walls all of a sudden. Something like that, you know? So we're halfway under the water so far. But we still apparently have like another 200 meters to go. To the north. Nearly another level. So apparently our game stage should be pretty high here. Because we haven't died yet. And we're... By the time day 28 Horde actually hits, we might be over like 30 levels higher than the previous one, in addition to not dying. Athletics is not raising by much, it is very slow. And we have 73 points to spend. See, I don't think the last rank Sexual Tronosaurus is actually going to stop us from losing stamina at all. It'll just slow the rate a bit more. And of course recover it a bit faster. But hey, I could be wrong. I mean, we already know that we can mine and gain stamina with an iron pickaxe. Also, apparently we're about to be below half durability here. That's not so cool. We're at 530. I was hoping this would last long enough, but it looks like it might not. We still have like another 200 to go, don't we? That's another like 400 hits. This isn't gonna hold up till then. I don't think we brought any steel with us. We wouldn't want to do that anyway because we'd lose durability. So I think we're going to have to go back again to repair it and then come back again to finish it from this angle because I really do not want any mistakes here. Well, let's think. So on this side, if I'm on the far west side, it says I'm at 116. If I'm on the far east side, it says I'm at 115. So that's what I need to use to determine it. So maybe I can finish it from the other side, remembering that. Down to 519 as soon as we get down to less than one-shotting. This is kind of the point where I probably want to head back and make sure we're ready to go as soon as dawn hits. Well, here's a break from pickaxing for a bit, I guess. A lot of scrabble. Oh god. We don't get much farther, but this empties into the water. It comes all the way down to the ground. We can't tunnel underneath the water. So, what do we do then? Oh boy, can I just say that this is really weird to be looking at, knowing that the water should be rushing in? Basically I'd have to dig one hole and get out, but I don't know if there's anything we can do about this. I think our whole plan of a tunnel coming down is shot. I mean, I don't know, like, is it really likely that someplace else it'd be enough we can go up in the morning and survey, but I'm not sure if it's ever going to be low enough to cross underneath. And if we can't do that, wow, we have wasted all this time on this. Can I make like a block of sand? Okay, so that is where the river is. We're just gonna go back this way and kind of pretend that never happened. Wow. Even digging at bedrock, we can't dig underneath the water that is ruining this map. That's kind of a kick in the pants. I don't know, like, is there a spot further over that we might be able to dig underneath? I don't know. Is it possible to make a tunnel somehow down there? I don't know. Wow. I'm sorry, I'm seriously kind of stunned about this. Level 108, yay. Our tunnel that we've been working on is completely broken. Even though we started, remember, our trader area up here is at like plus 100 something, isn't it? Plus 84 maybe, something like that. We're at plus 84, yeah. Came all the way up to plus 84 for this. Anything we care about here? Not really. Nothing really urgent here. I'll bring the eggs. Nothing else that really matters too much. Stone's not really my concern. So we got to go check out this stuff early next morning. Figure out if this tunnel is even possible to do. Do we need to just reposition it? Do we need to try to build a concrete passway? Because we don't need that much to make it workable, do we? Like a 20-meter gap there at the bottom, but that's still 20 meters, you know, underwater. It's kind of a problem. I really don't know what we're going to do here. I don't know, maybe this is something I will try to ask for people's thoughts on, because my plan is sunk. Get it? Sunk, because, you know, there's water everywhere ruining stuff. Haha, I'm a riot. I'm just going to end this video a few minutes early here. We'll stop here and pick up next time.